Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final lesson of our journey through ethics and privacy in AI powered social media marketing. Over the past few sessions, we've explored the philosophical questions, legal frameworks, and technical mechanisms that govern how we responsibly use artificial intelligence in our work. Today is the crescendo. This lesson is where thought meets action, because understanding ethical AI is not enough. We must implement those considerations responsibly, strategically, and visibly in the real world, in our workflows, and in every AI driven touchpoint between brand and consumer. And I'll begin with this reflection: AI doesn't make ethical decisions, humans do. But humans must embed those decisions into the AI before it operates. So let's talk about how we do just that. Part 1: Why ethical AI implementation matters. Let's start with a simple example. In 2022, a real estate firm in the US deployed an AI system to screen rental applicants based on social media sentiment, credit history, and neighborhood data. On the surface, it was efficient, until an internal audit revealed that the AI disproportionately flagged applicants from certain ethnic backgrounds as high risk due to biased historical data. No one intended harm, but harm occurred. This is the danger of automation without accountability. AI doesn't ask whether it should make a decision. It only calculates whether it can. And in marketing, where we deal with people's preferences, behaviors, and identities, this matters deeply. Because when AI makes decisions on behalf of your brand, who to target, what message to show, what behavior to predict, it carries your ethical fingerprint, whether or not you left one intentionally. Part 2: 6 Principles for Responsible AI Marketing Practice. So, how do we translate concern into practice? Let's walk through 6 concrete principles that you can implement today to ensure your AI enhanced marketing is both high performing and ethically grounded. Principle 1: Always be actively involved. AI isn't a set it and forget it tool. Take, for example, Sephora's AI driven product recommendation engine. It uses behavioral and preference data to suggest skincare products. But here's the crucial part: Sephora's human experts regularly review the algorithm's suggestions for relevance, cultural sensitivity, and inclusiveness. Why? Because AI may see patterns, but it doesn't understand context. A recommendation engine that works well in Paris might completely misfire in Cairo. So, what does active involvement mean for you? Understand how your AI makes decisions. Review its recommendations and outcomes periodically. Establish thresholds for human intervention. For example, if an ad recommendation excludes more than 60% of an age bracket, it must be reviewed. AI can automate the what, but only humans can define the why. Principle 2: Be responsible, even when no one's watching. Ethical marketing isn't just about compliance, it's about integrity. Let's consider Netflix. When the platform used AI to tailor thumbnails for users, it generated controversy because some viewers noticed that images changed based on inferred race or preferences, without explanation. The lesson: transparency and oversight matter. Ask not just what can we target, but should we? Document ethical decisions in your campaign planning. Build cross-functional review teams: marketing, legal, data science, and ethics. Remember, just because your AI system isn't violating the law doesn't mean it's not violating your brand values. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Principle 3: Don't share sensitive information without informed consent. Let me paint a scenario. You're using an AI tool that summarizes customer service chats to identify common complaints. Seems harmless, right? Now imagine one of those chats includes sensitive medical information a customer shared. That conversation becomes training data. You've now created an unintended breach of privacy. What to do? Ensure your data pipeline distinguishes between public, consented, and sensitive data. Don't just rely on a generic consent checkbox. Make it specific. I agree that my feedback may be used to improve AI systems is different from I agree that my private conversation can train AI models. Adopt a policy of data minimization. Collect only what's essential. And a real-life example: Apple's Siri was caught recording snippets of private conversations. Apple revised its model. Why? Because users didn't explicitly consent. And when privacy is violated, trust erodes quickly. Principle 4: Check results carefully and constantly. A Facebook ad campaign once promoted job opportunities using AI to optimize targeting. But the AI showed construction job ads predominantly to men and nursing jobs to women. Classic bias. No one coded sexism into the system. The bias was in the data. AI learned it and reinforced it. So, how do we guard against this? Run fairness audits. Who is seeing your ads? Who is excluded? Test edge cases. Will the AI react appropriately to outlier scenarios? Build a validation pipeline. Example: every 100 posts generated by AI are randomly sampled and reviewed by a human editor. Yes, this takes time, but speed without scrutiny is a recipe for failure. Principle 5. Be transparent about AI use. Let's revisit the chatbot. You land on a page and start chatting, only to realize 5 minutes in that you're talking to a bot. That breach of expectation can feel deceptive. Transparency means declaring, "This message was generated by AI," or "Hi, I'm Emma, your virtual assistant." Simple, honest, respectful. And it applies to content too. If you use Midjourney to create a graphic, watermark it. If a product description was written with AI assistance, note it somewhere. Think of transparency as a trust multiplier. Hiding AI makes people suspicious. Revealing it with intention makes people curious and often impressed. Principle 6. Ask for help when in doubt. You're not alone. AI ethics is a team sport. In Google's marketing team, they have an internal council of ethicists, engineers, and marketers who review AI deployments before launch. You might not have a full ethics committee, but you can. Establish a designated AI ethics contact. Create a simple escalation path. If unsure, consult X. Share internal guidelines with FAQs and use case examples. Asking is not a weakness. It's a strength. It signals that your organization values doing things right, not just doing them fast. Part 3. Best practices for AI in marketing strategy. Let's move from principles to marketing-specific practices. 1. Assess your needs. Don't buy hype. Before investing in AI, ask, what pain point are we solving? Are we trying to reduce churn, increase personalization, automate reporting? Once you're clear, map your goals to capabilities. AI works best with structured problems. Don't throw it at vague ambitions. Build a clean ethical data foundation. Data is the lifeblood of AI, and dirty data is a silent killer. Start with data governance. What do you collect? Why? Who has access? Clean pipelines. Filter out spam, duplicate entries, bias-inducing records. Consent frameworks. Always ask before using data beyond its original purpose. Companies like Spotify have rigorous data labeling protocols. Why? Because personalized music recommendations go wrong fast if based on noise. Choose the right tools and integrate thoughtfully. Not all AI tools are equal. Some optimize for speed, others for explainability. Select tools that offer human override options. Provide clear documentation on training data. Are GDPR AI Act compliant? Then, integrate slowly. Start with a pilot. Measure outcomes. Adjust. Remember, AI adoption is a transformation, not a transaction. Train your team continuously. AI fluency is no longer optional for marketers. Invest in AI literacy workshops, privacy law seminars, ethics simulations, e.g., what would you do if the AI excludes an audience unfairly? Create an internal AI code of conduct. Align it with your brand's values. The best AI teams aren't just technically skilled, they're ethically aligned. Part 4. Measuring and improving ethically. How do you know your ethical AI implementation is working? You measure what matters. Track consent rates. Did users opt in or just click blindly? Feedback trends. Do users complain about unfair targeting? Bias indicators. Are certain groups over or underrepresented? And don't stop measuring. AI evolves, and so must your guardrails. Part 5. The future of ethical AI marketing. Let's conclude with a forward glance. AI will soon predict your customer's mood, auto-compose videos based on browsing patterns, create real-time brand avatars that interact across platforms. Impressive? Yes. But here's the real question. Will we use this power to manipulate or to connect? The answer depends on us. on the policies we write, the questions we ask, the standards we uphold. Final thoughts. Let me leave you with this. AI will not replace marketers, but marketers who use AI responsibly and ethically will replace those who don't. As we close this module and this course, remember, you are not just marketers. You are architects of trust in a digital world. Make that trust your greatest campaign. Thank you for watching.